Day 13. No one told me that when you start to move differently from your peers, you also have to deal with isolation. Back when I decided to start moving differently from my peers, there was this whole grind culture, go out and get it, do whatever it takes, sleep when you die, all that kind of stuff. You heard in music, you heard in songs. There's some truth to all of it. Maybe obviously some of it's extremes, but nobody's gonna go and get your goals for you. And that looks great when you see like the success story of somebody at the mountaintop and they talk about how they had to work extra hours, they lost sleep, sacrificed time with their families. You hear about athletes all the time, but they don't talk about the dark side and the downside of all that, and this feeling of isolation that even though your peers or your friends and family, they may verbally support you, but because they're not in the grind with you, it's just not the same. It's one thing if somebody's in your camp right there with you every step of the way, even if they're like maybe not a direct supporter, but an indirect supporter. But it's a whole nother thing when you're just literally by yourself day in and day out and you have nobody to lean on. And that's tough. That can be really tough for somebody who's not prepared for that, but then they have these big dreams. And we all know what happens to dreams in the sun.